Hello, everyone. Welcome to Winners or Grinners. And it has been a while. Well, actually, no, we did it last week. G'day, Dave. How you going, mate?
Yeah, no, good, Daz. I think it might have been 2 weeks ago. But I think
weeks?
It was 2 weeks ago because we didn't do it last week. But if our other cohort, Baz, feels as though it's been a few months since we've heard his vocals, so we're welcoming him back.
Barry Koch,
happy to be back, guys.
The co-owner of the Oz Indie Entertainment Network.
Yeah, look, that sounds fancier than what it is, but yeah, check it out, www.ozindieradio.com.au.
Yeah. So explain a bit about entertainment. What do we know about entertainment?
Well, the whole point of the entertainment network is to provide a platform for independent creators.
No, define entertainment.
Oh, define entertainment?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to hear about Oz Indie?
No. Oh, yeah, actually, no, go ahead.
I don't know. How do you define entertainment?
Well,
Anything that keeps us amused. So
yeah, anything that keeps us happy.
it's the little things, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
So the show's on at the
It probably
moment.
relaxes you, doesn't it? Do you think entertainment relaxes you?
Well, it should.
Yeah, you'd hope
Although
so.
sports can roll you up.
It's like the football.
Yeah, you know, especially if you go for Manly, that'll roll you up.
We'll talk about that one in a minute. So, State of Origin was on last week, and I kept on very, very quiet in the chat with State of Origin, and I did that for a reason. I'm fired up. I am absolutely fired up about State of Origin.
What were you not happy with, Daz?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why I was not happy. We spent $22 million on this bunker that absolutely, I was going to swear then, stuffs up.
When you
Yes.
say we,
Well,
The NRL
The
spends
NRL.
$22 million.
so I just need to clarify because I may have got it wrong. So it was a knock on by Queensland first, and then New South Wales knocked on. So the ball was supposed to come back. It would have been New South Wales ball, correct?
It would have been.
And no try to New South Wales.
It would have been no try to New South
But
Wales, but it would have been
New South Wales
New
ball.
South Wales feed.
Right. Okay. Unfortunate for the Maroons, I would say. Look, was it that clear cut that it really did come off his hand?
Everyone saw it. Everyone saw it other than the bunker.
oh, is this the try where it come off Bostock's hand
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
Bradman Best went the length of the field?
Yes.
Yeah, look, and it's just not been, and it's just not that incident that's occurring with the bunker. It's, you know, as we've spoken about it, the incidents of or incorrect decisions that the bunker is making.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't-
there's that one. But then when Queensland scored a try, they went back and diligently looked at whether he was onside or not. And we were offside. So
Yeah.
that was a correct call, but then the other one's not. So it's the inconsistency, I think, that pisses everyone off. And you know what? I'd be happy if they didn't even look at the finger.
I know.
If they don't go to the bunker, if the ref just goes, play on, he scores, great, what a try, everyone's happy.
Yet Ashley Klein in the first game overrules the bunker.
Yeah, the fact that we go and look at 28 different camera angles, including one they don't even show us,
Yeah.
you know, and then it's like, oh, yeah, there was a finger. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, we could just rule on field that it's fine. Play on, he scores.
Yeah.
Don't go
Life
into
goes
it.
on.
Because there's a lot of talk about Ashley Klein and the referee that a lot of people are saying that should be doing State of Origin now. I have no idea of his name, but all I do know is that he did referee the Manly Cowboys game on Sunday.
Yes.
No-
That was Rob Bruff's.
No, Rod Bruff's son did the Melbourne Titans game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I
Yeah,
got one.
I don't. He's a very good ref. It's very poor of me not knowing his name, but he's actually good to watch. He's very direct with the player. Like he's very, he's always makes the correct decision. Look, you'd probably say that, but it wasn't Ashley Klein's fault. Game 3.
No.
And it was obviously Ashley Klein's decision in game 1. To me, when you're first looking at it live, it looked pretty horrendous.
Yeah.
It did when Caleb Ponga slid or took out
Collar.
Kohler.
Yeah.
It looked pretty bad just looking at it going, oh, well. Then obviously you can slow it down and it doesn't look as bad. But I'm probably just doing the same thing if I'm a referee, going, well, like I know he had the bunker and the bunker said, look, we'll probably never know why Ashley Klein wanted to overrule him, will we? I don't know why he really did. We'll never know.
Look, the severity of the injuries there too. Like the Collar's concussed, he's out of the game.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was reckless. Like he was going in to make a tackle and then, got it wrong.
Well, I thought it was a bit reckless, but not probably a send-off in State of Origin. I agree. It is a 10 or 10. Even if you make it 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You
can't make it 20. So
I know.
You either go 5 or 10.
Yeah, well then maybe it needs to be more than 20 because 5 or 10's worth nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe in State of Origin, if something does go wrong, then you just make it 20 minutes. So that means you're about 20 minutes of a half without a player.
Yeah.
Because you never are winning a game in State of Origin. We know that when you only have 12 v 13.
Though, mind you, it's been 40 years since the beer can incident at Suncorp Stadium.
Yeah.
So, on that last game, where Wally Lewis got sent off for 5. And, all of a sudden the beer cans actually came flying straight down onto the field. So, 40 years ago. Yeah. That actually happened.
Bring back the canning. But if we look at game 3, though, my biggest problem is those 6 agains.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a huge problem with that.
I'm not saying that rugby league is rigged, but if you wanted to rig it, that's the perfect rule to give the ref to control the flow of the game.
It's easy to milk.
Because they don't have to stop the game. They don't have to explain it. It's just ruck infringement, whatever that means, hand, foot, something on the ball. Maybe Queensland were ill-disciplined, but 6 again after 6 again after 6 again, you get frustrated players who then start dropping the ball, making bad passes. And eventually, the attacking team is going to win. They're going to score.
That's an easy way. You send them off for 10 minutes. If you have 2 or 3 in a row, you send them off. You got to send them.
Yeah, but how many players do you send off?
That's what they're not doing, though, are they? Yeah.
How many players do you send off?
They'll stop doing it. They won't do it 3 or 4 times in a row. Like 6 again, 6 again.
Or maybe it should just be a penalty. 6 again penalty. All right, kick up field.
Yeah, like Manly got 3 6 agains against them. Well, one of them should have went in the end.
Yeah.
On the weekend. So
speaking of the Manly Cowboys game, though, there was that try by Marnie. Do you think it was disallowed because his ball carrying arm touched the ground, but momentum took him, spun him over, and he reached forward to put the ball down, but when is the tackle complete?
Well, that's the issue, isn't it? When is the tackle complete?
Surely when he stops. Like if momentum's carrying him forward and his arms touch the ground, but it's up again, tackle can't be complete.
But it's always been that way, even if it only has to reach out by a centimetre.
But the point of a tackle, though, is to stop the ball, and the ball hadn't stopped, so tackle's not complete.
Yeah.
And his arm's up in the air and he's at the line, he puts the ball down. That's got to be a try. I don't understand that one at all.
Yeah, no, that was obviously, because I think one happened the night before or 2 nights before where he did reach and you just go, you can tell. Because especially when the ball goes to ground and then you're reaching, that's no try. So this one, he actually kept it above his It was on his forearm was on the ground, and then the football was balancing.
The top half of his arm touched the ground.
Yeah. So it was, it was.
So if a player's holding you and you've hit the ground, that's tackle complete, regardless of whether you're still moving forward.
Probably not.
Well, are you moving forward? If your momentum's actually stopped, okay, and if you reach over, that's double movement.
Yeah, it was probably he probably was at the end of his the end of his movement, and then he did have to reach out a bit. So
what a great game that was, though, eh? Great result.
Yeah, no, it was. I actually thought Manly scored a try when young Luke Walsh. What's his name? Walsh. I can't think of his first name now. With that beautiful pickup.
Yeah.
But he knocked it on.
Yeah.
The kid's got talent. But it was a frustrating. It was a game that I know we're going to talk about it. It was a game that I was never felt comfortable through, even at 18, or was it 18-6 or whatever it might have been, 14-6. But you look back to State of Origin, I don't know if I got these figures right, Daz. Now, there was 18.1 3 million people were watching State of Origin by some way of streaming device TV throughout Australia.
18.3 million people.
It was the highest.
In Australia?
It was the highest rating game. Ever.
I know there was like 4.2 million or 5.2 million watched it on Channel 9, but there was 18 million people using devices. Whether it was throughout the world, I don't know the stat, but now I understand.
Surely that's throughout the world because that's like 3/4 of the population.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think that many females.
I know a lot of people who don't watch State of Origin.
But no wonder then the 5.2 billion.
I'll get to that point in a second.
Okay.
So I want to talk about
Is that our
one
new
as
budget
well.
for the show?
Well,
5.2 billion.
Probably blown the budget, actually.
We're going to the World Cup then.
Going to Vegas anyway.
We're going to buy the World Cup.
All right, so 30-12, the game actually ended up, and Laurie had a special message for Tinners there, was rather upset about the fact that, you wanted to actually get rid of him as a coach, and he was a little cheesed off.
He was,
Did
obviously.
he mention you specifically?
He probably
he
did.
did.
He probably, Well, I think he felt as it was very personal throughout the series. But it was, people are allowed to have their opinion on Laurie because at the end of the day, he only won, I think it was one series out of 7 or 2 out of 7. If he lost last Wednesday night, wow, the media would have come for him really hard.
Yeah, and if you look at the series as a whole, game one, you got the sin bin, and the Blues were terrible in game one, regardless. But they got the win in the last 2 minutes.
That was very lucky.
Very lucky.
Oh,
game
100%.
2, horrendous performance by the Blues once again. Queensland just steamrolled over them. All right, game 3, they played well, definitely.
Yeah.
They played well 1 game out of 3.
I
So
know.
he can't claim too much victory as a coach, I would think.
Not at all. But the issue is now for Queensland, I think they've lost 4 of their last 6 at Suncorp.
Oh, Origin matches at Suncorp.
Okay.
Yeah, but look, whatever.
No, it's not really whatever. You can't just say whatever. It's like it was a fortress there. They never lost there. That's
9
why,
in a row.
That's why, exactly. That's why we lost 9 in a row because they never lost the
That's what
final
I'm
series.
saying. You've lost 4 games at Suncorp out of 6. That's not as bad as losing
if they-
8 years in a
okay,
row.
I
the
know,
whole
but
series.
however,
Like,
if they were losing those games at home during that period where they won 9 years in a row, because a lot of them was 1-1. The series was 1-1. Then it went back to Suncorp, and as a New South Wales supporter, he went, well, we ain't going to win it because we cannot win at Suncorp. That fortress now is not nowhere. And you know why?
yeah,
I
that's
think
good for the competition.
No, it's great.
though.
But I think what's changed it over the years is Gavin Round.
Yeah.
Because so many clubs, especially Manly.
Magic Round,
Sorry, not Gavin, sorry, Gavin Round's AFL. Magic Round has, like, you've got a number of clubs who, like Melbourne love going there, Manly love going there. Like, there's a number of clubs who love going to Magic Round and can win there now.
Yeah, and I guess all the players get a lot more opportunity to play in that ground and get used to it. So, hey, look, at the end of the day, even the Blues winning the series this year, I think it's good for the competition. I think everyone is still going to be excited next year for Origin, Queensland or Blues fans alike.
Yeah.
There was a time there where it's like, what's the point of Origin?
Yeah. So is Nathan Cleary now best of the best?
Nah.
Well, make that man.
He was
an
just
immortal.
Johnny on the spot to catch the ball for 2
Does he?
tries
Come
there.
on.
Does he become an immortal?
Of course he does.
I'm not saying he's not good.
The only thing he's not won is the Dally M Player of the Year.
Yeah.
He's been halfback of the
I'm just
year.
talking in terms of
Oh, yeah,
Origin.
look, if Penrith were in the grand final, he will.
But I think he's already won 4.
He's one of the best players of all time, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm just
Yeah.
talking in terms of Origin. Is he the best Origin player of all time? Well,
No.
not yet. Like,
Well, no one's going to be except Wally, but I don't think he's too far.
no
behind
one's going to be as good as Wally or JT or even Cronk and Smith.
Oh,
and
he's
Slater.
better. He's a better footballer than Cooper Cronk. He really
yeah.
is. He's
Oh, yeah.
so
Even
much
I-
better.
But in terms of his Origin stats, probably not.
He's won the most man of the matches. Did you know?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. His
you go.
stats are unbelievable in relation
But
to
did he
all
win
of it.
man of the match game 1 though? I think he did.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
And I
He
really
did.
thought Strange should have got that.
Yeah, but he did guide him around the park to get him back from
Yeah.
26 or whatever. No, I'm pretty sure he's got the most man of the matches. Like
But I thought in game 3, he did score the first 2 tries, but it was the other guys that set it up.
Oh, well,
he was there on the spot.
But Mitchell Moses' kicking was outstanding.
Moses was great.
Yeah.
Like so many times, and you see Queensland, they muscle up. Let's not allow New South Wales to get 30 metres from their line. And a number of times we were at 4th, 5th tackle. Moses gets the kick and bang, they're 5 metres out from their own line again.
Yeah.
But if you're talking in terms of making him an immortal, surely there's a long list already of people to be.
No, I think he's going to be in the next one. The next
for real. Who was the last one?
Oh, he definitely won't be. He won't be. No, that'll take a while.
Well, Joey Johns wasn't he?
While he was playing, no.
No, not while he's playing, but I'm just saying within the next 10 years.
Yeah, well, he was the eighth.
I really can't see.
Who else should be there?
I don't know.
Surely JT. Surely Cameron Smith.
Probably Cameron Smith. I don't know about JT because JT all he really did is he won a premiership for the Cowboys. Like he won a premiership. I know. I'm looking
right at him.
I'm looking at the great man, but I don't. But Nathan Cleary will be immortal before JT. I would dare say that probably the next one is Cameron Smith. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. All right. I want to talk about the NRL rights. Okay. 5.2 billion. Okay. Gone to Nine and Fox. So
how much?
Nothing's changed. Oh, I think we need at least $1 billion. All right. Let me put a spanner in the works. Now I put this up the other day. Okay. Rob McKnight actually came up with some really, really good points and talked about this on his Media McKnight podcast yesterday. Now, under the current legislation, rugby league football matches, men's matches, each match in the NRL Premiership, including the final series, each match in the NRL State of Origin series. That means Foxtel cannot have exclusive rights to games. Now, there is nothing in the wording. This is the problem. There is nothing in the wording of the entire anti-ciphering legislation to say that Foxtel has exclusive rights to games.
Well, you're saying that they don't, though.
They don't. So under the legislation, free-to-air television have the rights to each match of the NRL Premiership, including the final series, right? There is nothing in the legislation to say Foxtel has an exclusive rights to games.
I know what you're saying, but Channel 9 are not going to – they have to offload the cost.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only reason.
That's true.
So they could show all the games.
So you're saying that Channel 9, if they wanted to, could show all the games?
Well, they either do that or they actually on-sell it to the ABC or SBS for $1.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen.
Of course not.
Production costs.
Of course not. Yeah. So there's production costs, there's everything there. And I get it's a great deal. 5.2 billion is a great deal.
So would you rather it been on Amazon?
I would actually rather it be on free-to-air television because under the anti-ciphering legislation, each match of the NRL, there are 8 matches of the NRL, must be on free-to-air first before it actually goes to Foxtel.
Well, it's curious that they don't because they've got multiple channels now. They don't have to put them all on 9. They could have it on
That's true.
Go or
That's true. They could actually have it on all the other digital channels.
Are you just barring up as such because you don't have Foxtel?
No, I got Foxtel.
For people who don't have Foxtel.
I got Foxtel, right? So I got no problem. I got no problem with that. I've got a problem with the wording of the anti-ciphering legislation. Okay, so both the AFL and the NRL, each match of the NRL and the AFL needs to be on free-to-air television. That is the wording under the legislation. And if they don't, it's on sale to the ABC or SBS for $1.
So because in the NRL and AFL, which is really disappointing for a lot of people, there's no Saturday free-to-air.
No.
In NRL or AFL.
Yeah, it's all exclusive to Foxtel.
It's all Foxtel footy.
Yeah, that is true.
So if you don't have KO or Foxtel,
you don't get footy.
Say, for example, my mum, she lives in Wagga, she loves watching the footy on Saturday, she can't watch it.
But it can't be on Amazon or Stan because that's pay-per-view.
Oh, that's so right. You're saying it has to be on.
It has to be. Each match of the NRL and the AFL need to be on free-to-air television. That is the wording under the legislation.
And they're not doing that.
And they're not doing that, right? So if they don't do it, it must be on sale to the ABC or SBS.
Well, how are they getting around it then?
That's a good question.
No one's
actually challenged the legislation, right? So up until a few days ago, okay, this was actually brought up, and it's actually a valid point that each match of the NRL and the AFL need to be shown on free-to-air television. It's not. It's not. You've got three matches, you've got one match on a Friday, three on a Saturday, and one on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, they do show
where are those
Thursday
exclusive?
night too. So they must show.
No, well, that's shared.
Is it?
That's shared. They're allowed to share the rights, so they're allowed to share the games.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
But Foxtel are not allowed to actually have exclusive games, and now suddenly they have. How? Under the legislation, they're not allowed to.
Well, it's probably not Foxtel's fault. It's free-to-air providers that choose not to show those.
Well, they're saying now that Foxtel actually can, on-sell those rights if Channel 9 doesn't want those games. But under the legislation, they must sell them, on-sell them to ABC or SBS.
Foxtel should show those games for free somehow.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
You're saying free-to-air needs to show every game.
Free-to-air needs to show every game. Under the current legislation, free-to-air needs to show every game with the AFL.
Well, like I said before, I don't know why Channel 9 doesn't do that. Like, if they can show every game, regardless of which channel they put it on.
Well, it'd either be on...
it's a cost.
It'd either be on digital.
They don't want to wear the entire cost of the broadcasting rights.
Of the production.
Exactly.
Of course not. I mean, 5.2 billion.
Yeah, but they spend millions and millions on these stupid cooking shows and reality crap to try and get viewers.
Because commercial TV's going.
But if you had every game of AFL and NRL on your channel, you're going to get heaps of viewers, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm still not watching it though. I'm watching on Foxtel because it's just for me it's a better viewing.
But that's what you're used to. If they had always shown all the games, so you'd probably be like, screw paying $45 a month to KO or whatever.
No, you probably So, well, I don't really know the answer to that. Where what would change?
And no one does.
It probably won't change.
Let's start
the problem is it's actually never been challenged.
Let's get a solicitor on this.
Yeah. Well, actually, they had a solicitor on last night, okay? And he had a couple of counter arguments there, but under the current wording, okay, each match of the NRL and AFL must be on free-to-air television. If they can't put it on free-to-air television, it's on sale to ABC or SBS for $1.
Well, they'll obviously get a way around it because obviously it's been occurring for last 5 years, 7 years?
There's got to be a loophole somewhere that I haven't seen.
But I still do believe that there should be one game at least on a Saturday in NRL and AFL on a Saturday night.
Well, they do that when it gets close to the finals.
Well, yeah, they do. But the only time they ever do it is if Brisbane play when it's Queensland or Gold Coast, and then it's Swans and Giants, so it goes to the country areas in New South Wales. Yeah. So anyway, but look, $5.2 billion. The salary cap's going to go up by about $3 million a year because I think it's 11. No, what is it? It's 11. No, it's 11 million.
Yeah,
and it's going to go up to about 14.
Yeah, right.
So that's pretty good coin that the players are going to get.
Subscription costs will go up.
Yeah, it would have to be, won't it?
Yeah. Do you think this will help players that are leaving for different codes and things as well? Like more money.
Yeah, but we don't lose too many to other codes. Like we don't lose too many league players to Union. I mean, I saw today Zach Lomax, who's currently with the Perth Force. Yeah, I think Western Force. He's going to PNG 2028. That's the big call.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because apparently he was allowed to go to Melbourne.
He wasn't allowed to go to Melbourne, but so then he went to Force for 2 years. By the time 2028, he's available to go.
No, but I read today that he did get a release to go to Melbourne and chose to stay at the Force. So
did he? So Parramatta eventually...
I'll have to find the story, but that's what I heard. Obviously he went, no, I'll stay here and then I'll go on to PNG and whatever. Did you hear Kyle Felt's coming back to Australia too?
Yes, and he's actually going to be playing at the Tarrangala Bulldogs in Townsville this weekend, I do believe.
Very nice.
I did read that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool. So
now the only other piece of news there is Luai's been given his marching orders from the Tigers.
Yeah, what's going on there? You reckon he's just not working out now?
He's working out that he's going to Para.
No, well, the thing is that they want to free up money because they want to get the two Liefaldi, I can't pronounce it, the two brothers that want him to stay, and there's another player at the Tigers.
Is he leaving immediately for Para or next year?
Next year.
Next year, okay.
So they want him off the books. I think they've still got to pay $500,000 and Parramatta will be paying $700,000. Great combination with Mitch Moses and Luai.
Yep.
I'll say it now, top 4.
Oh, that's still a big call.
For a Manly fan, you sure love Para, hey?
Yeah.
Well, I do. But
Parramatta
like
jersey?
they're the two best halves in the competition.
Yeah.
No, you're probably right. And I guess for the Tigers, Luai's not long term for them because he's going to PNG.
Yeah.
And look, their season
It's only 12 months.
Yeah, and their season has fallen apart
Terribly
since he announced it.
Yeah.
Do you think there's actual bad blood with him and Benji, or is it all just beat up in the media?
I think it's beat up.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think it's beat up. I don't think there's any bad blood. They're still good mates.
I think it's just circumstances.
Yeah.
He signed a great
at the end
contract
of the day,
with PNG.
he's going to make, as I said, he's going to make millions and millions in off-field deals.
Yep.
Who else is confirmed for PNG? That we know?
Connor Watson.
Okay. Yeah.
Alex Johnson.
Yeah.
It's gone a little bit quiet. Obviously, Zach Lomax maybe could be a very, very high possibility. I don't know.
I think they'll be putting a good team on the field from game
they'll
one.
be better. They'll be better than Perth Bears. Perth Bears have just got a solid first grade team.
Well, they're in trouble at the moment because
Bears are in next year.
Yeah.
Well, they're in trouble at the moment because they can't get a marquee signing.
No.
Because the NRL actually gave them money for a marquee signing, and then suddenly they backtracked because 17 other clubs there actually complained.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No. They are probably they're probably a little bit better than St. George first grade squad, but St. George's first grade squad will be better next year.
You'd hope so.
Yeah. Well, it will be. Drinkwaters. I still can't believe that Drinkwaters. I know they wanted Purdue, but I can't believe Drinkwater's leaving the Cowboys. He's such a good footballer.
And if you're going to leave the Cowboys, why go to St. George? Like,
I know. Well,
why not go to Perth or PNG
why not?
or
Yeah,
one of these great new
Well,
opportunities?
Drinkwater was still banking on the old coach actually. Shane Flanagan actually still on the books there, and he's not.
Yeah.
So that's the problem
But he did
there.
his deal after Flanagan was gone, didn't he?
No, it was before.
It just wasn't announced.
Yeah. Yeah, it was well and truly before.
Yeah, So Perth Bears are going to be, because who's the actual, so Mal Meninga's their coach, isn't he?
Yes.
They've got a really, really good assistant coach over there from from Penrith
Yeah.
as well. So, but I feel as though the Perth Bears will be in the doldrums for a while because it's really, we've said it before, it's easy. I know it's not great going to PNG, but you're still on the east coast of Australia.
Yeah.
You're still only 3.5 hours, 4 hours max to Brisbane,
Yeah.
not even to Melbourne. But you imagine flying, as we spoke about this months ago, I don't know. I still don't know how the travel is going to work from Perth to Auckland.
Yeah.
It's 4.5 hours anyway. Just let's say 5. Then it's another. It's at least 7 hours.
They're going to have to schedule it so they can play a game in Melbourne.
Oh, it'd be played on a Sunday.
Fly to Auckland. Camp there for a week.
That means they're going to have to be They have to be away
Well,
from home.
there's either that or they'd actually have a game in Sydney and then fly to Auckland after that.
Well, that's what it is. So they'd have a game at North Sydney, and then they've got to. But they're away for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I just can't get my head around, because I know with Fremantle and West Coast, they do say the travelling is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
This is an horrendous travel.
Yeah.
Perth to Auckland, you're going halfway around the world.
Well, the only thing that I can I can think of is that they would be flying to Sydney and actually doing a game in Sydney, right? Playing at North Sydney Oval. Then they'd be going from North Sydney over to Auckland.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then depending on
how many games, they're going to have so many games.
But-
they're going to have so many games in North Sydney.
I know, get that, but that means they're away for 2 or 3 weeks at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they might go to North Sydney,
Well,
play
it
a
happens
game.
here.
They might go to.
It happens at the moment.
Cowboys are going to
No,
do
you
it.
still come home to your bed.
Do you?
Yes, they do.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They might go to North Sydney, play, then go to Auckland, come back to North Sydney, play again, be away for 3 weeks, but then they're opening home for 6.
Well, go home and see mum.
I just can't because you can't go from Perth to Auckland and back to Perth and then play Thursday night.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You probably end up playing in Sydney or Brisbane.
Yeah, so it's going to be really interesting, the draw.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's exciting. It's so exciting. You got Perth Bears next year.
Well, it's the same with going to PNG, you know.
It's only 3.5 hours,
Yeah,
4 hours.
PNG will be
you're meaning PNG to Perth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PNG will be the 19th team, eh? So we still got one more after that.
Yeah, and then it's going to be Christchurch, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'd say it'll be Christchurch.
Because of the stadium. The stadium over there, I can't wait to
It's
go in November
immaculate.
to go and do a tour through it. It is immaculate. Yeah. And they will. You need that north-south rivalry. It'll be fantastic.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It does make sense. And rugby league over there is flying.
That'll give teams more opportunity to go over New Zealand, stay there, because they can play one team, play the next.
That's right.
You know, if they schedule it properly.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on with the games. So Warriors 32 defeated the Tigers 6. Yeah.
Look, easy tip
up
that
the
one.
wires.
Yeah, well, look, the Tigers' season's done and dusted.
Yeah.
As I just said, half an hour ago, because of the Jerome Luai going to PNG. But we've been through. I think James Fisher-Harris was back on the weekend. They've lost certain halves during the year. Coached really well. Impossible to lose a game over there because of the crowd. They probably, if they finish top 2, they don't lose at home, so they play in a grand final.
Yeah.
They're a very, very well run club at the moment.
Look, I would love to see the Warriors in a grand final.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them win one. So
Yeah.
but they've got to get there first. So.
Oh, well, but so, okay, no, we've got to be quick, but so they not get there. So you're saying that they win at home, they play a prelim, and they lose a prelim at home.
Oh, maybe. We don't. You don't know how it's going to play out, but I'm just saying it'd be good just to see them get to the grand final.
I know, but they ain't going to. I don't think
it'd be great to see them win it as well.
I know, but they don't. Who's going to beat them over there? Because Penrith doesn't have to go there.
Yeah.
They beat Roosters over there.
Yeah.
They beat Sharks over there.
They're one of the few teams that haven't won a premiership yet.
Yeah.
So
them
anyway. And Titans, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Dolphins.
And Dolphins, obviously.
66 Sharks.
I tipped the Dolphins.
0.
I did not see this coming. Like in hindsight, I thought, maybe Sharks were going to win. But 66-0, that is...
I was so pissed off.
No one's actually ever won a final by having 50 on them.
But it doesn't matter because Manly beat them by 50 early in the season.
Yeah.
So it was already done and dusted then. I was so pissed off with myself. I actually went Sharks. I went, no. Dolphins will win this, been playing good footy.
But they were obviously out there, Origin players.
Yeah,
so.
but that's just no excuse. Just as a commentator said during the week, it might be 38-12. It is not 66-0.
Yeah, it's a pretty
They
bad.
are not a 66-0. They're sitting third.
Yeah.
So I don't know where their credentials are now. Like they've been beaten by two teams roughly 120-12.
Yeah. Yeah. It's terrible.
I cannot see them, and they probably don't deserve to be in the top 4 if you lose to two teams like that during the year, especially 66-0 with 7 weeks to go of the competition. Where's their mindset?
Yeah, exactly. All right, the Raiders 40 defeated the Bulldogs 16.
Who saw this coming? Me. I tipped
No,
them.
I can't
tipped
believe
the
you
Raiders.
tipped the Raiders. Did you tip them too, Daz?
I tipped them.
Yeah. Fuck me, seriously.
Yeah.
Like the Dogs have been the major disappointment for the year. This is
Take away the Broncos.
Broncos, I suppose, but yes, but this Lockie Galvin, I know every radio, every TV station, every TV outlet or show talks about it all the time, Baz. It has been a bloody disaster, Lockie Galvin.
They've gone downhill.
He's gone downhill since he brought him in. I would dare say they've probably won 4 games out of their last 12 or 13.
And I don't think it's Galvin's fault. I think it's just the way that they've managed the whole thing.
Yeah, but he's not a bloody halfback.
No.
You know?
They could use him in the team in a position that he could play really well in.
And
Instead, they've tried to build the whole team around him.
And Canberra are a good team still, but again, you don't lose to Canberra, who have got nothing to play for. They don't make finals. Impossible to make finals.
No, I wouldn't think so either.
No.
All right. The Roosters 28, the Eels 12.
You tipped the Eels, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I didn't know that was the final score. So
Roosters going strong.
Yeah.
Do you?
The top three,
I don't know about the Roosters yet. I just don't know. To me personally, I don't think they're better than the Sharks.
They're locked in. They're playing finals.
Oh, yeah, they're playing finals, and they are probably playing top four. Yep. But I still believe that the Sharks are a better team than the Roosters, but we'll wait and see.
All right, this was a great game of football, Liz. Rabbits 26, Knights 24.
I didn't watch this one.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I did.
Knights were shit in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
12-0, and they couldn't get anything organised. Ponga was trying to do his best, and Fletcher, even probably 15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I think the score was, what was the final score? 26.
26-24.
I think it was 26 to
26-12. It was 26-12. And then Knights actually put on some seriously really quick tries.
Yeah.
And then
they did.
Yeah, I was actually listening to it on the radio, picking up the misses, and it was like all of a sudden it was like score. And it's like, what's going on?
This is going to cost them a top 4 spot.
Yeah.
They should never have lost this game at all. Anyway.
So they've got a few injuries there, the Rabbits too.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of injuries, and they played really well, the Rabbits. Yeah. Really, really well.
Yeah. Speaking of good games of football, Cowboys 19.
Jeez, what a game. What a game.
Seagulls 18.
There was some bad play from both teams, but Golden Point field goal, like how good is that?
Oh, Manly was shit in the Golden Point. They couldn't get even 30 metres up the field. They went like 15 metres up the field.
I had an issue. The only issue that I had with this game is Drinkwater should have actually been kicking that final goal.
Yeah, yes.
How that goal actually missed, I got no idea.
Yeah, but then bloody Ruben Garrick should have been kicking for Manly instead of Jamal Fogarty.
Yeah.
But then when it was Golden Point, so Manly did stuff all to get up the field, kicked the ball, pretty ordinary kick. They went 30 metres up the field. Cowboys were able to get more ground through their forwards, I believe, than what Manly did. Look, Manly lost 2 forwards in Ben Trbojevic and Corey Waddell really, really early in the game.
Yeah.
Now,
it's
the same when you lose a player in State of Origin 12v13. If you lose 2 forwards in the first 15 minutes, and if we go back through the stats, most teams are not winning.
Yeah.
But it was good on to the Cowboys. Manly are in a lot of trouble now. They were looking at top 4 weeks ago. They probably don't make the 8 the way they're going.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Cowboys make the 8 if they lose that game. So it was probably
that's right. So whoever won that game and the loser is not playing
Cowboys
finals.
could still not make the 8, but it's given us a little bit of hope.
Now, the last game of the round there got me grilled burger. Storm 22, Titans 18.
Yeah, very unlucky Titans.
Yeah.
And I know you love your Storm, but they're gone. They cannot make finals.
No, they won't.
I've
said that.
Yeah, but Jerome Hughes is hamstring out for quite a few weeks.
What's the stats? When was the last time
Cameron Munster went in for a knee op on Monday to clean his knee. He's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
They've got no Munster, no Hughes.
When was the last time they didn't make finals?
I don't think they
1995.
Yeah, when they got points taken away. So they don't look good on them if they make it, but without those 2 playmakers, you're not making it. That's like taking clearing out. That's like taking Sam Walker and DCE out of Roosters.
Yeah. All right, so that is all thanks to DC Finance there, your finance people there. Anything on special at the moment?
Oh, yeah, Bendigo Bank got plenty of specials, but the interest rate rises need to stop for a bit and we'd have a bit of stability.
You think we're going to get an interest rate rise soon?
Maybe one in the next 6 months, but hopefully not. If we stop spending.
God,
Baz
stop it,
spends
Dave.
too much.
All right, so thanks to Optimus One. Here's your ladder. So the Panthers there on 32, Warriors on 28, Roosters on 28, the Sharks on 26, Knights on 26, Rabbits on 24, Dolphins on 24, Cowboys on 24. So they're all at loggerheads in the top 8. Then you've got Manly, Storm, Bulldogs, Raiders, Sharks, Broncos, Eels, Titans, and the Dragons there. Probably lucky on 10 points. Dragons.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
2 wins. Wow.
Is that all?
Yeah.
2 wins.
That's all they've had is 2 wins.
Yeah.
The rest is from 3 buys that they've had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few teams that haven't had all their buys yet, I suppose. That's going to make some differences. Dolphins and Cowboys are some of the Manly, Melbourne. Yep. Canberra's not going to make a difference. Tigers not going to make a difference.
No.
Same with Para. But there's a few up there in the top 8 that could make some differences.
Yeah, well, you're probably looking at what, Manly, who could probably still make the 8. If we're saying the Storm, is it probably only Manly? It's because Storm's right behind Manly.
Yeah. I don't think the Storm will definitely not make the 8.
Well, neither will Bulldogs and Canberra. So there's only one team who will make it now. It's Manly.
Yeah, or very possibility.
Or can the Dogs?
Probably Dogs. Well, that all depends.
Yeah,
Dogs have got to start winning some games.
Brisbane have got to win 8 of the next 8 to win it, to make it.
Yeah, 100%.
Won't happen.
Yeah, what round are we at now? Round 20?
Yeah. So we got about 7 weeks to go.
Yeah, we do.
All right, AFL and the Dockers there had a win against the Swan, 111-73.
Terrible game of footy for Fremantle up to half-time. They kicked 11 behinds up to half-time. They got back in the game in the third quarter, and Swans were playing good football. All of a sudden, it was 11 minutes and 59 seconds to go. There was 2 points the difference. They put their pedal on the metal, and within by the 6-minute mark, Fremantle were up by 6 goals. Game over.
Wow.
They are so impressive, Fremantle. The way they can just split open a game within 5 minutes. They've got weapons everywhere. Yeah.
All right, Collingwood 89 defeated North Melbourne 85.
I was at the Pineapple Pub on Friday night in Brisbane watching this game, and it's pretty stressful. North Melbourne,
the old Pineapple.
Yeah, the old Piney. North Melbourne performed really well for one of their first games on a Friday night, and for a number of years. It wasn't probably a great game of football, but it was just a good game to be able to watch. And Collingwood, just with the experience, were able to ice it and get the clutch moments. But
good win for Collingwood to keep them up in the
because I think at one stage 10. They were 5 wins, 7 losses and a draw. They've won their last 4 in a row now, so I think they've hopped back into 8 spots.
They're in the 8th spot.
All right, St Kilda 87 defeated Port Adelaide 73.
Yeah, this is another good game of football that Port have been playing playing really good football this year, and that's their 5th game that they've lost. Would you say 78, 73?
Yeah 87, 73.
Oh, okay. So it was a bit more, but this is their 5th game that they've lost by 2 goals or less. So, St Kilda, you'd expect them to win that game, and they did because they do need to make the top 10 this year.
GWS 86 defeated the Cats 73.
Oh, geez. The Cats were leading this game, and then Jeremy Cameron, who's normally the full forward, was started off down back. He was playing really well, but he didn't break his arm. I think he might have he hurt his shoulder. I don't think he broke his collarbone. But, yeah, Giants got back in the game, and now they're back up. They're actually not in the 10 yet, the Giants, but, geez, they've been playing really good football the last 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
Hawks 103 defeated Carlton 39.
Yeah, no, the bubble has finally burst for the Blues. They'd won 7 straight. This was always on the cards because Hawthorn the week before, Daz, they played Melbourne, and the score was 89-8.
Wow.
At one stage, Melbourne to Hawthorn. So that was expected that Hawks would come out and smash the Blues, and they did.
All right. Adelaide 128 defeated the Suns 49.
Oh, hasn't it gone horribly wrong?
Just gone wrong for the Suns.
Gone horribly wrong for the Suns. I think they've lost 6 in a row. You can't say that's still a young, immature team. They were just they were poor and such a bright start to the year that everyone said that they'll make the 8 at least. Is just
it's gone down.
It's gone downhill. Say that. Yeah.
All right. Dogs 86 defeated West Coast 70.
I did watch this game. The West Coast played a really good game because we know that West Coast have only lost 30 of their last 33 games, but they put up a good fight, and it was only because of the class of Marcus Bontempelli and a few other players. Aaron Norton kicked 5 goals. That the Dogs were able to pull away in the end, but there's a lot of positive signs for the Weagles, so well done.
All right. Melbourne 111 defeated Richmond 65.
Yeah, well, Richmond and the next side who got flogged, they need the season to stop now.
Probably about now. Yeah,
about now.
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
All right. The Lions 149, Essendon 59.
Wow.
We'll sack their coach, and it's been a bloody, I don't know
so
where.
They've only still got an interim coach, don't they?
Yeah. Dean Solomon's coaching them. It's been, I don't know where this football club. I can't. There's no excuse, no plans forward. It just seems to be a total rabble.
You would think every week though the people in charge will sit down and plan something.
I know,
but it just seems like nothing is happening.
No, nothing's happening. They've actually gone backwards since they've actually sacked their coach.
Yeah,
that's what's happened.
So if that was the plan, it hasn't worked.
That's right. No.
All right, so looking at that ladder there, Fremantle on top with 60 and then daylight everywhere else. So Swans, Hawthorn, Lions, Crows and Melbourne round out the 6. And we've got Dogs, Collingwood, Cats, St Kilda round out the 10, followed by the Giants, Carlton, North Melbourne, Gold Coast Suns, Adelaide, Port Adelaide, West Coast Eagles, Richmond and Essendon take up the rear.
Yeah. I mean, the favourite is well, I tell you what, Adelaide are coming. Obviously, Fremantle don't lose at home. They'll do a Warriors. They won't lose it in the West. It could be anyone's end's choice. I'm just hoping it's not Sydney because Sydney are just no good in the grand final.
All right. Local, let's go QRL results here. And Tweed Seagulls 22. Blackhawks 34, the Bears 24, Cutters 16, Ipswich Jets 28 defeated the Capras 10. The Pride get a big win against the Clydesdales 32-12, and the Tigers 30 defeated the Magpies 16, and Devils 30 defeated Hunters 24, and Dolphins. Falcons and Winner Manly Seagulls.
Yeah, I was coming back on a flight on Sunday night from Brisbane. The Northern Pride boys were on it. They all seemed pretty chirpy and happy. Obviously, with Josh Dugan, who's playing at the Pride. Yep. He must be going okay. So what are they? And I think they're a third, aren't they?
That's third at the moment, yeah. So on that ladder there, the Falcons are on top. Dolphins, Pride, Jets, Bears, Tigers, Winner Manly Seagull, Capras round out the 8. Then you've got the Cutters, Blackhawks, Magpies, Seagulls, Devils, Clydesdales, and the Hunters. So interesting time there.
Yeah.
All right. Play NRL. So we're doing the FNQ Rugby League as soon as I bring those results up.
Because there was no local AFL on the weekend.
No.
Because of a representative game, which was in Southport on the Gold Coast. It was New South Wales ACT versus Queensland Country, and New South Wales ACT towed them up big time.
All right. Still looking there, but just talk amongst yourselves.
Well,
what's going on this weekend?
Well, this weekend we're trying to find the Far North Queensland Rugby League scores.
Yeah.
But anyway, just quickly, we've got the World Cup semi-finals. Baz, you'd be all over that. Spain beat France 2-0 this morning, which was a big upset.
So who's still in it?
So Spain goes into the final, and tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock, England play Argentina.
So England still have a chance?
Yes, I want England. I want
Argentina.
Yeah, I want England to win it
against Sunday. I ran into a friend who's an Englishman who was quite distraught. They lost against somebody that morning, I think.
No,
they had a good win against Norway.
Yeah, they beat. So they're in the semi-finals. I don't know why he was distraught. So Norway lost to England. So England play Argentina tomorrow morning at 5:00 semi-final against Lionel Messi.
Maybe I misunderstood then.
You must have, obviously.
So they're still
they're still in it. So they win tomorrow, they make the final. Now, I would love to see him. I would love to see an England-Spain because, you go through the history, the King of Spain and the King of England, they hated each other and they were always selling off their daughters and sons to each other and stuff like that. So it'll be at 5:00. I'm probably not getting up tomorrow morning, but I might get up at 6 and start watching it from halftime.
Yeah, coverage from 5:00 for both of those games.
It is. It's 5:00 Monday morning too.
Yeah.
Wish it was Sunday morning, but if it was Friday morning, it'd be okay because we've got the show holiday days.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah.
Going to the show?
No.
Very good.
Right.
Great answer.
FNQ Rugby League and Innisfail 28 defeated Tully 8. Atherton and Mariba had a 28-all draw in their local derby up there. Yarrabah 32 defeated Mossman 20. Cairns Brothers 22 defeated Ivanhoe's 10. Atherton 36 defeated Yarrabah 24.
What was that?
No, actually, no, that's not right. That's not right. Hang on a second. That's a very old round. That's a very old round. Is it? That's something here. Hang on. 27th of June. We're into July. No. All right. Sorry. Wrong one. Let's try this one again. All right. Atherton 36 defeated Ivanhoe's 30. Cairns Brothers 46, Mossman 4. Innisfail 24, Mariba 22. Southern Suburbs 37 defeated Yarrabah 16. Did they really need to kick that field goal?
Yeah, exactly.
Kangaroos 32 defeated Tully Tigers 18. So
not much has changed. Dare say the brothers are still on top.
Yeah, it's actually dead heat on top. So Brothers and Innisfail on top on 24, Atherton on 23, Mariba on 19, Kangaroos on 16, Suburbs on 14, the Ivanhoe Knights on 12, Tully Tigers on 8, Yarrabah on 4, and Purom Mossman 2.
Yeah, no, they've had a very tough year. So obviously it's going to be the Leprechauns and the Brothers again.
Yeah.
Geez, I think that's the last. I've only been up here 5.5 years, and I think it's been 3 of those 5 years have been those two teams.
Considering all the problems that the Leprechauns had, I'm really surprised that they're actually the way they actually are.
Yeah, exactly. That's
All right. We're 53 minutes in, so let's get into our tips.
Let's get into the tips. Week. Sounds good, lads.
All right. So in the NRL, the Panthers play the Broncos at Combank Stadium.
It's not even a question.
Panthers by 24.
Yeah. Sharks play Knights at Ocean. Yeah,
this is going to be a close game because Knights will want to bounce back, but I am on the Shark Park.
Yeah.
The train.
Roosters play the Storm at Allianz.
Roosters.
Yeah, Roosters for mine.
But remember, lads, they perform really badly against the big teams like Panthers and Storm over the years. Now, I know I just said Munster and Jerome Hughes is out.
That's the problem that I have.
That's my only problem. If they weren't out, I'd nearly pick Storm, but I'll have to go Roosters.
Okay, Canberra play Rabbits at GIO.
This is going to be an interesting game.
Be a good game.
This is a good game of footy.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Canberra for mine.
I'm going Rabbits.
Yeah, Canberra for mine.
Canberra, yeah.
At home. Warriors and Dragons at Go Media. Yeah.
This could be it actually won't. It will be a massacre.
Yeah. Pure massacre. All right. Dogs play West Tigers.
This is a toughie.
Yeah. Do you pick the Dogs?
Jeez.
I think I've got Dogs.
Considering what's happening at West Tigers, I'm taking the Dogs.
Yeah. No, but this is a home ground as well. Probably Dogs. Yeah.
Titans play Sea Eagles at Seabus.
I'm concerned about this because I believe the Titans have been building for a win.
True.
They have been building and building. They've been playing quite good footy. They could get Manly. Manly have just hit a real flat spot at the moment.
Yeah.
I have tipped Manly though.
Yeah.
Dolphins play the Cowboys at Suncorp on a Sunday afternoon.
I need to believe they can beat them at Suncorp.
On a Sunday afternoon.
They will pack.
They will pack out Suncorp for that game.
Yeah.
They want to play better, the Cowboys. At 66-0, you've been flogged. Their coach of Dolphins, help me here, Daz. Who is it? I can see him anyway. We would have smashed them all week. I'd have to go Dolphins here.
Yeah, Kristen Wolf.
Kristen Wolf, yeah. And the Eels have got a bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's this is going to be really, like the next 5 weeks, I think a lot of the sides play each other. So it's just whoever can, get on a roll. Like Penrith can start resting players if they want to.
Yeah.
But it's good. Like we're nearly through the cold month of July up here in North Queensland.
What cold?
And then it comes to August and it gets a bit warmer and then it's the smell of finals footy, like it's just around the corner, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very exciting. So, and hopefully we could see someone like Warriors winning the NRL and Fremantle winning the AFL, which would be great to see. Maybe that could be an easy multi.
There we go.
There we go.
Can't talk about betting anymore.
No, better not.
All right. The Cats play St Kilda at GMHBA.
They rarely win down there, the Giants. Actually, no.
That's the Cats.
Sorry, the Cats. Oh, they're playing the Saints. Yeah, Cats will win that. They'll win that easy.
All right. Swans play the Crows at Sydney,
This
the
is a cracking
SCG.
game. I'm going to go Adelaide here.
Oh, it's a big one. All right. Port Adelaide play Fremantle in Adelaide Oval.
No. Fremantle will just have to do a little quick plane ride from Perth to Adelaide and then they'll get in and get out and go home.
Yeah. North Melbourne play Melbourne at Marvel. Wow.
They don't play they never play it at Marvel very often, Melbourne, so I'm going to go North.
Collingwood play Carlton at MCG.
Yeah, well, Billy Frampton got suspended. He got off again, and he appealed his decision. I do believe Collingwood will get this.
West Coast play the Lions at Optus.
This will be a closer game than everyone thinks, but the Lions are they're looking for a top 4 spot. They won't fall over in this game.
Richmond play Hawthorn at the MCG.
And here's another one where Hawks are also vying for a top 4 spot and will retain it after demolishing the Tigers.
Gold Coast play Dogs at People First Stadium.
A real danger game for the Dogs because the Suns have got to win a game eventually.
Tell you what, big weekend on the coast.
It is, isn't it?
Huge weekend on the coast.
It is. Yes, because they play on the Saturday, don't? Oh, the Sunday. So both games are on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go for an upset here. I'm going to go Suns.
Essendon play GWS at Marvel.
And I will not be going for an upset here. The Giants will win. Yeah.
All right. Just before we go, there's some good news that a New Zealand rock station is actually coming to Australia. They've been going since 1991, and now they're going to start. They've actually started streaming in Australia.
Oh wow!
The Rock, based in Auckland, so they're actually coming over there and starting August 31, doing the Rock 2000 to start with. So
that's great.
That'll be interesting listening. So DAB radio in Brisbane and everywhere else on the Nova app apparently. So there's a bit of promotion there. So.
Very good.
Bit of self-promotion. Other than that, anything else happening, boys?
No.
Not really, is it? No, it's just, as I said.
So Spain are through to the World Cup final.
Yeah, so we're looking for a Spain-England, 5 o'clock on Sunday morning. That's the World Cup we're looking for.
And England
Where are they playing that?
Argentina tomorrow.
Are they playing that in Washington, or are they playing that?
I think they're playing that at LA, aren't they?
LA?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
That'll be good for the Olympics. New York, New Jersey Stadium.
Oh, New Jersey, it is. That's right, New Jersey Stadium. It's at New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that'll be good for the Olympics.
So Spain's locked in. We just got to see what happens tomorrow with England and Argentina.
All right, boys, that'll do us.
No, that's great. Very good.
All right, and we shall say goodbye, and we'll see you again maybe next week.
We hope so.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Catch ya. Bye.
Bye.